is computer architecture. My name is Fernando. Definition. The main purpose is to design a computer that maximizes performance while keeping power consumption in check, cost low relative
is between the
to
hardware
the
and the
amount
software.
of
Hardware is often
expected
described as
performance
the physical
and
parts of
is
the
also
computer that
very
you can actually touch
relevant.
with your hands, although that is not
Computer
recommended,
systems,
especially when
hardware,
the power is
software.
on.
Physical parts,
Software
programs.
includes all the programmed instructions
Software
in the computer.
instructions.
There is the main
Include
program
software
called the
application
system
software.
software, also known as the
For
operating
example,
system, which controls and
Windows
interacts with
7.
the hardware and software
The
components.
user application programs,
Application
operation,
software are programs
system
like
operation,
Photoshop, Internet Explorer,
games,
and World of Warcraft.
and hardware.
The main
Hardware,
hardware components
physical,
include the CPU, or central
central
processing unit,
processing
main
unit,
memory,
CPU,
secondary storage
main
devices,
memory,
and
secondary
input and
storage,
output devices.
input-output device.
The CPU is a microchip that receives and encodes instructions from memory. Within the CPU are specialized units. One is the arithmetic logic unit. This part performs operations with numbers. The control unit manages the flow of instructions in time with the CPU clock. The faster the CPU clock, the more instructions that can be processed at a time. The processor I have is a quad core. That means that there are 4 copies of the same transistor circuitry within one chip. With 4 cores, my processor can execute 4 times as many instructions at a time than if it only had 1 core. The main memory is volatile. That means whatever data is held here would be lost if the power went off. Volatile memory needs a constant flow of electricity to work, so it's only used for instructions in active use. Otherwise, data is stored in a permanent storage device like the hard drive.
Hard disk. Implementation, logic implementation, circuit implementation, physical implementation, design, validation. Performance. Modern computer performance is often described in MEPS per Mhz. This measures the efficiency of the architecture at any clock speed. Since a faster clock can make a faster computer, this is a useful, widely applicable measurement. RAM, random access memory. The register, array, control unit, ALU. Bus.
A Newman architecture is made up of 3 basic components: CPU, RAM, and input-output circuitry. It is connected via buses. There are 3 main buses: control bus, address bus, and data bus. How does it differ from today's computers? Today's architecture has some additional components, namely the North Bridge and South Bridge. The North Bridge is responsible for very fast processes between the CPU, RAM, and graphics output. The South Bridge is responsible for the store process.
reading and writing to the hard disk drive, input and output from mouse and keyboard, and communication with other devices like sound cards and network interface cards.
Internal basic components: mainboard, chips, memory, electrical circuits, communication ports. Storage components: optical drives, diskettes, components, outputs or external peripherals, monitors, printers. The CPU, mainboard, RAM, Unix CD writer, processor, hard disk, power. Thank you. Computer architecture.